Hello, and thank you for joining me. Today we are going to do a general reading, 3-card spread of an Akoshic Tarot deck that I have. It's actually my favorite now, and I'm currently connecting with it, so it's my deck of choice. I am going to start with a sound bath just to kind of get us grounded, clear, and this allows me to connect with you so that the general message can relate to you and what you're going through, and then we'll kind of get in sync here, okay? All right, here we go. Excellent. So that that was nice and strong and loud, and that is telling me that everybody is open and receptive today. I do pre-shuffle, by the way. I know it seems like I don't shuffle enough, but I actually shuffle in advance while I'm doing my channeling and getting in touch with the message for the collective, and it just kind of allows me to focus and center. So and what came to me that I wanted to share my insight before we got started with the reading is the intense energy that we are all currently experiencing, and it is meant to heighten our fears only to bring out the beast within so that we can fight for what we believe in our truth and prove to ourselves, no one else but ourselves. So right now we're all being faced with things that are gone, but not quite. So it's just meant to challenge us to check where we're at, to see how ready we are. And it's a way to give us the courage that we can prove to ourselves. That way, as things, this energy isn't going to go away for a long time. And it's also going to get a little more intense. So basically, baby steps, and it's just developing us into these people that can handle what's to come. And so if you have things surfacing for you, don't run away from it. Go within, look at it, see it for what it is, as this stronger version of yourself, and then label it the way you would giving advice to someone else. So the situation that is so scary, that is so harmful, that is so painful to think about, if this was someone else, how would you describe to them how to cope, how to deal, how to move past, and then be that for yourself. And then you're going to reimagine all of the possibilities for the next challenge because you've already been there. So about 10 years ago, we all went through these changes in 2010, and here is, a decade later, and we're different people, but sometimes those old fears and thoughts creep up on us just to see if we learned. So, the person you were 10 years ago and the person you are now are completely different people. You're dealing with things differently, you're coping with things differently. Hopefully you have different people around you, but we're going through another shift. So that's all about to change. So you got to get connected with yourself and grounded to move forward and to understand what you've learned for the last 10 years. So definitely pay attention to those things. I hope that insight helps. It definitely helped me. When I was thinking about 10 years ago, I had just, oh my gosh, I can go on and on. I don't even want to go there, to be honest. But I will tell you this. I will tell you that I figured out a way to show the cards while I speak, and my crystals are doing it for me. And they're like, we're right here. Use us. So that's the good news. Okay. Woo! First card, Archangel Michael. And we all know this is protection. This is strength. The Four of Scrolls, the Karmic Trench. Ooh, this is good. This is real good. Oh, you guys. See if my crystals are as cooperative. You guys, I'm sorry. I have a lot in my mind. I took a couple of days off. And the reason I did that was the waterfall. This one was in reverse, so we'll go over that. I took a couple of days off because we just adopted a buddy, and it's just, oh my gosh, it's been a lot, but I've been letting myself connect with him and be present with him, not only for training purposes, but I don't want to start this new relationship with this new buddy being busy and, you know, go over here, don't do this, don't do that, you know. It's more, we're a family now, let's get on the same page, things like that. Okay, back to our reading, sorry. Okay, so the first one is Archangel Michael, and you see he's just this protection of light, and it's almost like he creates this bubble around us that makes us bulletproof. And it's something that we need to know, that our archangels are always with us, and they're there to protect us and guide us. So don't feel alone. Don't feel like you're a victim. There's a lot of victim coming up for me, like, but this, but this, but this, but this. And it's like, no, but nothing. But I don't care what that is. That's why I didn't even go into my, last couple of days. It doesn't matter. I'm back here now, and we're here to share a message, and the cards are upright. So bam. So Archangel Michael has your back. Okay. The next one is the karmic trench. You guys, gardening, laying seeds, waiting for the fruit to be, obvious before the blooming begins. It's digging, it's working, it's planning, and that's where we're at now. Because everything is changing, we have to change with it. And that just means having the discipline, having the stability within ourselves, with the earth, with the ground, with the cycles, and having that patience. Because when you pay attention to all of the seasons, you're not going to plant a seed in the winter and it's going to be great. You wait till it's time, you do what you got to do then, and then you nurture it. So right now is some planning phases. It's winter, it's not the best time to plant those seeds, but you don't want to go plant a seed in the wrong soil, too much shade or not enough, or, you want to do your research before you get to the dirty work. But that's part of the dirty work, okay? And then the last one, again, this one was an upright, and it's a waterfall. But this one, I'm obsessed with waterfalls. This one's for me. So water is very fluid. Obviously it's fluid, but it's adaptable. It goes around waters. It can freeze and harden and become strong, or it can melt and become soft and move again. And what this is showing is it is not in, upright, but it is telling you that you're not stagnant, that there's a lot of things happening, there's movement occurring, but it's up to you to understand that just because the flow is, going down, and it might feel like it's not stable and, it's all over the place, doesn't mean that it's not going to land in a beautiful way and carry on exactly where it's supposed to be. But going down that mountain initially is a change, is adaptation. It's, it's exciting, it's exhilarating, but it's like, when am I going to land? When is this going to make sense? When am I going to have the stability to not feel afraid and excited? Just know that excitement is a good thing. It means you're doing something different. It means different parts of your brain are going crazy and they're receiving all the information, and that's excitement, okay? And sometimes we think it's fear because we don't have control and it's uncertain, but that's a wonderful thing. So we need to see that as a wonderful thing. We got to put that, card upright and say, okay, I get it. I'm going to let myself land where I'm supposed to land, and then I'm going to be on my path. And then at some point I'm going to get bored and stagnant again, and then we'll do this again in 10 years. We're all flipped upside down again. So yeah, that's my message. I hope it helps. I hope the insight helps. That really helped me. But these cards are phenomenal. We're protected, we're working on shit, and we got to realize that this is all a good thing, and we're going to land where we're supposed to. So I hope that helps. Have a wonderful day. Leave me a comment if it resonates. again, encourage me to encourage you, because I don't know where my stuff lands. And the more I know, oh my gosh, this was so helpful. Oh my gosh, this is what I needed. When I hear those things, it's like, okay, let me do more. Here I come. So we're doing this together. I hope you have a wonderful day.